Okay. Am I live? Dropped frame 0. I don't believe that for a second. Okay. Twitch doesn't seem to. Actually, it seems Twitch seems very confused as to whether I'm live or not. Unstable. Sounds not right. See if I can get this sorted. Oh, okay. Wait, hang on. Something's eating up CPU. Well, it's OBS. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Offline. Are we? What the fuck's going on? The hell? Maybe we'll restart the stream. I am live, yes, okay. Holy shit, like my computer's just exploding here. What was I even gonna do? Oh yeah, live split. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. We got timer working. Okay. I think we got this settled. So, let's click this thing. Never mind. I meant the question mark.
To hear what each button does, click on it with the right mouse button. Keep that button down until you have heard enough.
Let me boost the volume a little bit here. So, yeah, let's just go over the interface here, see what we got.
Click here to choose backgrounds and props to put into your cartoon. Click here to choose stamps to put into your cartoon. Click here to choose animations to put into your cartoon. Click here to choose moving objects to add to your cartoon.
Okay.
Click here to trace a picture into your cartoon.
Whatever the hell that means. And, okay, what next?
Click here to choose special painting effects for your cartoon. Click here to choose music to go with a scene in your cartoon.
All right, you can actually guess that from the picture. Some of these other ones are a little less obvious. On a side note, this image of Batman right here, that's like the exact same image of the character select screen in the Mega Drive Batman and Robin game. I'm curious if that, like, if that's sourced from somewhere else. I would be surprised if this game took it from that game, but I'm curious because it really is the exact same image. And it would be kind of interesting because that game didn't really seem to be copying art right off from the show, but I could be wrong.
Click here to choose a color. Click here to size lines, letters, pictures, or animated clips from the libraries.
Okay.
Click here to draw. Click here to draw. Click with the right mouse button to fill a whole area. Type with the keyboard for text. Click here to draw straight lines. Click here to draw rectangles and squares. Click here to draw circles and ovals. Click the wave if you want to hear sound effects in your scene. Click the note if you want music to play with this scene. Click the circle if you just want to hear your own recording.
All right. Okay, we just get music like that. All right.
Click here to record your voice. Speak only when this button turns red. Click it again when you have finished your recording.
It seems nice and precise.
Click here to play this scene from your cartoon. Click here to stop your cartoon. Click here to play a cartoon right through from the beginning.
I guess that means playing multiple scenes in sequence. I'm not sure, but...
Click here to turn off all sound. Click here to leave the Batman and Robin cartoon maker. Click here to make a new cartoon. Click here to make a new scene in your cartoon. Click here to erase the contents of a scene. Click it again to remove the scene entirely.
So I think there's, yeah, these are like the controls for like swapping between scenes. So the thing, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to record voiceover, but we might not even need that. There might be other... let me not spoil too much, I guess. So the thing is, we can go through here. So this is like backgrounds, and we can pick... a bunch of honestly awesome looking scenes here. Obviously straight from the show. You have to like place them. They're all the exact same size as the canvas, so I'm not sure why I couldn't just automatically have it placed correctly. But there we go. And you can like stamps, I guess. You can stamp a color or a person or a rubber duck, okay? And we can change size, I guess, which plays a musical note. Why not? Okay, cool. We have animated, basically like weird side-scrolling looking sprites here of the characters doing like some actions. But we got some more animations of Batman. Never mind, we got more faces, I suppose. What about this? Okay, these are like action things. We got some vehicles, Batmobile action. It's got dumpster truck. That's a pretty good Batman sprite. So I guess this is like a close-up. All right, so we click and drag to like animate him around. Moving objects, also vehicles mostly, I guess. And all right, let's see what we got here. More rubber ducks, a Robin logo. A bunch of other logos. Okay. Actually, what we should do is this. Okay, so this work? Now, what's going on here? Do I have to keep recording? I guess so. Or is it just stopped now? What happened? Ah! Did it crash? I've never seen this before. Then again, I've never tried actually recording audio before. The thing is, this is going to be a complete fucking mess regardless. So, anyway, let's see if we can... like, the virtual machine isn't dead. It's just... Okay, I think... Oh, whoa, whoa. Wait. Okay, I think I undid something. I'm not sure. Am I, like, placing him again now? Okay. Now, what's going on? Do I have to keep recording? I think I erased Batman's head, and I also think I didn't manage to record anything. Let's just avoid the microphone option here. Did it crash? Now let's just do this instead. Then again, I've never tried actually recording audio before. Am I getting an echo? The thing is, this is going to be a complete fucking mess regardless. So, anyway, let's see if we can... Like the virtual machine isn't dead. It's just. Is the virtual machine just repeating everything I'm saying? Is it like constantly recording? What the fuck is going on? This is worse than I thought. No rep, what's up? Maybe it just recorded for a long ass time. Because I was definitely hearing my voice playing back. But let's avoid that in the future. And here's Batman and Robin. Yep, that'll be cool. And then like... New scene.
Click this new scene button again if you are sure you want to make a brand new scene.
Holy shit. The audio levels are all over the place here. Yes, but that mean I lose this one? Nope. Okay, we still have our previous scene. Now, what's going on? It actually did keep my voice. Okay. Yeah, and it's like it's a long ass recording that I can't. Can I fucking delete that? Actually, let's. Now what happened?
Click this erase button again. Click this erase button.
Dude, let's trash the whole thing.
Click here to throw away your cartoon, but be careful. Once it's gone, you can't get it back.
I think we'll be okay. I mean, our cartoon was it was definitely going places, but that voiceover thing, yeah, that wasn't great. If it had worked the way I figured it would, and it actually stopped when I pressed the stop button, it kind of would have worked. But now it just kept playing. It was really weird. Everything about this is fucking weird. Anyway, why don't we go here?
Click here to play a cartoon from your collection.
The music is just fucking all over the place. So, this is something that I don't even know why this is saved. It's weirdly left over from when I tried this before. We can check that out later. Let's see here. Startup cartoons. No. Let me turn on sound on my end. Cliffhangers and tutorials. I think this is where we should start. Cartoon Maker ABCs. Or basics, whatever.
Here is a quick and easy way to make a Batman cartoon. First, choose a background. You do this by clicking this scenery button. Click on the background you want. Then place it into your cartoon with another click. You may want to add some of your own extra detail. To do this, click on the Stamp Library button. Choose your stamp with a click. And add it into your cartoon by either clicking or dragging like this.
Yeah, the background's like all of the art is taken straight from the show.
Now it's time to add animation.
But the way it's implemented is not great.
Go into the animation library. Choose a character. Now drag the animation with the mouse button down and watch it go.
Strangely
intense. To add a
intense.
moving object to your cartoon, go to the Moving Objects library.
So this is pretty cool.
Select a moving object in the usual way.
This is the car that Harley Quinn was driving in that other game.
And drag it with the mouse button down to wherever you want it to be.
I didn't realize this was like actually from the show. I was really surprised when I saw this.
You can continue to add from the libraries in this way to complete the scene. Next, add some music by opening the music library. Click the tune you want. Finally, add your narration by clicking on the mic button. Speak loudly and clearly into your mic and click the mic button again when you have finished.
Yeah, that's the thing that didn't really work for me.
That's it. Click on this playthrough button and watch your very own animated cartoon show.
So it just keeps going, huh? It quickly becomes clear that this thing is not super well optimized for like faster computers. This came out in 1995 for Windows 3.11, and I'm running this on an Windows XP virtual machine, which is like the ideal for compatibility, I guess. And I don't really know if there's a good way to make this virtual machine slower, or in some other way make this function a little more the way it was probably intended. But I guess even if I did try this in like, I don't know, the late 90s on like Windows 98 or some shit, it probably would already run too fast and not like quite work properly. So I'm gonna assume naively assume that it would be pretty much impossible to get this shit to run properly anyway. And hell, even if it did run properly, it still would kind of suck. So I'm not terribly concerned about that. I think we can just laugh and have a good time at what is in here and how it is working. And of course, genuinely appreciate some of the stuff, like the backgrounds. Obviously, they're all taken from the show. Sure, they take a bit of a hit in the color department with the color reduction, but it's still gorgeous artwork. And all of the animated characters, obviously, they're like pixel art, but they're all like really on model and well done, I think. It's just the whole idea of like clicking and dragging something that animates at a current speed, or at a like a set speed. Like, so if you have a Batman running or whatever, the animation of like the speed of his animation does not change related to how quickly he moves across the screen. So it looks really stupid no matter what you do with it. There's no like non-linear editing, going back and changing stuff you've done. And in fact, everything you add to the scene is played back as a sequence. So when you're just building up the scene, you pick your background shot and then you add like these extra trees or bricks or whatever the hell. And this program makes no distinction between those parts of like the set or whatever you're building up and your animated characters. It just, as you work on the scene. Can I go back to like editing this?
Click here to make a new cartoon. Click this new movie button again if you are sure.
It's so fucking dramatic. So like whenever I add something, it always adds everything and like plays a sequence. Okay, fine. And I guess it just adds some sound effects to stuff too, because why not? A little smaller. And okay, let's stamp out some other things. Let's decorate this building, I guess. I don't know. And then I don't know. So okay, what we got? So like it's it's extremely primitive, but it's also like, what the hell do you even do with this? Even if this played back the right speed, like, it's so stupid. And even like, yeah, the whole animation thing, like, you can't. You get these little musical jingles whenever you interact with the interface, and then you can sort of guess maybe what some of these things are, but like you have to like add them to your scene to even actually see them properly. All right, here's Joker walking around. You can trace stuff, so we can add like a template of Batgirl over here. And I think that does not actually... Let's find out. Right. See, so that's actually... Oh, wow. Okay, it even disappears. That's actually not added to the scene. It's just meant for us as like a... Well, a template. Boing. And then I can like actually draw her. And if I draw something... Oh, this is tricky. I guess I can...
Sorry, but you can't fill now.
Thanks. I guess it's because there's a background. Does she have yellow boots? I don't think she does. That's fine. Maybe she's gray in this version. Who knows? Oh yeah. Okay. Whoops! I paint over my outlines. Needless to say, there are no like layers or anything. Okay. So let's. Okay, her. The lower body. That's gonna be enough. Okay. So now that we've painstakingly painted half of Batgirl. Okay, she actually... Okay, I thought for sure we would actually see, like, the brush strokes happen. Maybe that's here. Never mind, I was just scared shitless. No, okay, this is for weird-ass MS Paint, spray paint, or whatever the hell these are. Pipes. Didn't quite come out as the way it looked. What about our soundtrack? Let's play Alfred's theme. I don't know. Just have to guess what it sounds like. See? Now. Oh. Now it actually painted the whole sequence. But it didn't before. Maybe because we added this paint thing? Oh, it's still playing. This is exhausting. Just loud-ass jingles every time you click something. Anyway, we learned the ABCs of Cartoon Maker. Let's learn about sizing.
You can size everything in Cartoon Maker. Lines, text, and whatever you have chosen from the libraries. To do it, you simply use these sizing bars. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah, it's...
First, choose your object from the
library. Leaves a thing or two to be desired.
Then move your mouse to the sizing button. Click to the left of the white bar to make things larger. Or to the right of it to make them smaller. Sizing lets you create these cool effects like zooming.
But
or
here's
make things look completely different. And by the way, if you make things larger than your computer can handle, we'll be sure to tell you.
yeah, I don't think that would be an issue.
See you later.
Oh shit! Damn, that was a cool scene. But yeah, imagine actually trying to use this fucking tool to make anything. There's like no undo. There's everything just gets added on top of everything, and it's like you're trying to edit something in real time. You're adding stuff to the scene at the same time as it's playing back. Yeah, this is pretty much a nightmare. The funny thing is that I know that I was there. I don't remember the name of it, but I know that I was using some sort of similar like Windows 95 tool for making cartoons, where you like had actors that you can move around, but there was some sort of timeline. You could, whenever you animated characters, it would work the same way, where you like clicking and dragging, but you still got some sort of path that you could edit. You could edit anything, unlike this nightmare hellhole where it's just. All right, let's learn about subscenes before I get too pissed off here.
Sometimes you may want to start a scene with the picture of your earlier scene still showing. That's where subscenes come in. To do this, click the New Scene button. And now click this Subscene button. Notice that the scene number has gone up by 1 and has an S with it. That's because you are now in a subscene. Continue to make your cartoon normally, but remember, when you record a voice for a subscene, speak only when the mic button goes red. This could take a few seconds, depending on how much action you have before the subscene.
How much action?
By the way, this movie was done mostly with subscenes.
Wow.
Bye-bye.
Oh. So I'm pretty sure they had Robin run up to the door, and then they just painted black over the door, except his face overlaps the building, so they didn't want to. Oh, yeah, I don't even know. But I'm pretty sure when I try to do something.
Click this new movie button.
Yes. Let's try to use some of our newfound tricks here. Can we make this larger? Zoom in.
Hey, don't you think that's big enough?
Oh, okay. I guess it's telling me that my computer cannot handle something larger than this. Okay. So we got our scene. Okay, I can't go. I have to give thumbs down and then go back to stamp. We still have like guys here, right? No. Oh, there we go. Okay, just I clicked too fast. The whole family's gathered, just standing around. Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure about the scale here. It seems mostly okay with this bench. I don't know about this. I don't know. It's a foreground element, I guess. So if I try to create a new scene now.
Click this New Scene button again if you are sure you want to make a brand new scene.
Why can I not? I want to make a sub scene. I heard they're great. Do I have not enough stuff or too much stuff to make? Okay, let's all right, Commissioner Gordon, just let me try something. Okay, he shows up here. Can I like? Is he just gonna stand there, or is he gonna disappear if I? Got like a running Gordon. It's out of there. Okay, I guess it's just gonna stay there. There's no like eraser. I can't like unstamp him or something.
Click this new scene button again.
Still not allowed to make a sub scene. All right, what do we got? Okay, he was extremely fast. I guess we didn't even get to see him run because he walked there in like one frame. All right, let's have the penguin fly around a bit. A nice lawnmower sound. Yeah, this is pretty nightmarish. I don't think I've seen these Harley Quinn animations. What's she even doing? I have like, oh, okay. If I drag her like super slow, I can sort of see the animation. But yeah, it doesn't exactly play in real time. Yeah, these.
Click this erase button again to erase this scene, but remember...
So sad. Okay, but what if I go to my library now? Okay, yeah, we have our previous scenes here. Amazing. Okay. Let's go to... Okay. So, what you can do is, these are like the tutorial things, but then these three, Heads You Live, Out of the Trash, Mr. Freeze, To You, they're like startup, I guess you're meant to use them. Well, actually, these are the ones called startup. They're cliffhangers. I don't know. You can like do this, and you pick one of these scenes, and then you can like continue and work from them and animate what happens later. So let's take a look. The classic intro.
So everyone in Arkham Asylum got together for a riot. Boy, am I glad Commissioner Gordon called us to put it down. That's weird. Where is everybody?
Robin, look out!
A little late there.
The riot. I should have known. Nothing is ever what it seems when Two-Face is involved.
Wait, whose voice was that?
You won't get away with this, Harvey.
He's flipping to settle our fate. Hope it comes up heads.
I think. Okay. I guess maybe we're supposed to see who was behind there, but oh, I'm so confused. Every single thing about this just makes me more confused. But I guess you can like, I think I managed to make some sort of follow up to that. Anyway, let's check these other two out.
According to Alfred, Mayor Hill was called to a late-night meeting. He hasn't been seen since.
That actually looked
Up in
okay.
the sky. Look. Hill's full of garbage and so little time. Where would we be if no one recycled?
I don't get it.
I do. It means we'd be down in the dumps. If we don't do something fast, Mayor Hill's going out with the trash.
Oh shit.
rig to blow.
Oh shit, what a cliffhanger. Yeah. It's pretty good debated by Robin. Oh shit. Sorry, it's like super loud. The sound is fucking all over the place. But looking at this scene, like, how fucking elaborate is this? Like, you got the backdrop and someone's like building half a building with these weird ass brick prefabs. Like, even for the developers, like, how much care did it take to even make this without fucking up and like having to redo it? Chomping Batman, yeah. I could swear you can like add stuff to this. Maybe if you add a scene.
Click this new scene button again if you are sure.
Doop 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 doop. Like, oh, so I think we're making the continuation now, I think. So let's find a good. Okay, yeah. So here we have some of these like skies and stuff. So let's pick a different sky just so it feels like a new shot. Like a skyline. Okay, that's pretty. Wait, why are these? Oh, okay. I think I get it. So if you add these bricks and shit as background objects instead of stamps, they won't actually animate. I'm learning. We're learning here. It would be cool if the game or the thing explained that, but that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So let's carefully add this backdrop. Let's see. Whoops. Nope, not stamps. Oh, right. I have to give it a thumbs down. Here's the action things. Yep. Wait, where's Jebaited Robin? Well, I'll use a stamp maybe. Got some explosions and shit. No? Okay. Maybe, yeah, maybe there's like drawn using this tracer. Actually, no, because it's all this stuff. Was it just hand drawn? Man, how are they gonna play us like that? Just like add these amazing looking things. We can't just copy paste into our cartoons? That's some bullshit. Anyway, let's I could swear his face. Yeah, but yeah, because this is gonna animate too. Well, it wouldn't have been like the standing, because they would be like all pixelated. I'm pretty sure. But let's Batman can excitedly chew on something and get all flustered. And I guess we make a new scene.
Click this new scene button again if you.
And okay. Okay, so what's this? Or we can have like a backdrop so we can see like, okay, I got an idea. Like Pac-Man. Okay, so let's say we're seeing hmm. Okay, I think this'll do. Actually, it's terrible, but that's fine. I guess we need some motion. And how the fuck am I supposed to place this accurately? Can I click and drag it? I can actually. Okay, cool. The ocean looks kind of like shit, but so do we have animated explosions? My question. I guess not. What about moving items? Bombs. Uh, oh yeah, don't you worry. We're gonna mess things up. Okay, so I guess we can stamp. Okay. Where are those things? Yeah, there we go. Let's say they're here somewhere. I love that there's a sound effect to them as well. Oh yeah, we should probably add a kaboom here. And I don't know about smoke or whatever. It's just gonna be weird, I think. Let's just do one of these for good measure. Yep, that's pretty much true. Yeah, you really gotta think outside the box here. Okay, so now, man, I want to like keep this scene and just add like an insert shot, but that doesn't really work. So let's do this one, and I guess he's got to be real that tiny. I like, and then like a big sploosh or something. Oh, there's a splash. Okay, it's not a sploosh, but it's good enough. But is there an actual visible sploosh splash? I don't know what the fuck any of these things are. Okay. I mean, I'm a pretty creative person, right? So this is some weird ass smoke thing. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's add the that's pretty big. That's pretty small. Nice, it just kept going. Okay, perfect. Rats? Okay, we'll figure it out. So maybe we can just nice little drum solo here for our painting skills. Just like it's splashing so much here. I got more ideas, but why don't we can we go back further here? Actually, let's watch the whole thing. Yeah, this is
According
clearly
to Alfred,
just like
Mayor
drawn.
Hill was called to a late-night meeting. He hasn't been seen since.
I don't like Batman's voice. He sounds like a villain.
Up in the sky, look. Hill's full of garbage and so little time. Where would we be if no one recycled?
I don't get it.
Yeah, that must have been just drawn.
I do. It means we'd be down in the dumps. If we don't do something fast, Mayor Hill's going out with the trash. No, Robin, don't. Those are tripwires. It's rigged to blow.
Oh fuck, we okay, I should have animated Robin way slower. We didn't even see him. But I think we can I think you can piece together from context what's going on here. So let's make a new scene here. Should have had, I guess, can we go back? I do want to record something here, but the last time I tried recording, it totally fucked everything up. Like, I started recording and I said a line and I stopped. And then it kept recording, so the sound clip became like 30 seconds long. And it didn't cut off when something else was playing, so even when I was like editing or drawing or whatever shit, like it just kept playing that weird long voice clip, so let's not do that. I don't I don't know about a secret episode of the show or anything, but I was thinking actually it would be kind of fun to like export this and upload it. But let's okay, so let's see here. Let's try a new
Click this
scene.
new scene button.
Can we do we have any good underwater backdrops here? Can we see Robin sinking to a watery grave? Doesn't really seem like it. I guess we need to get real creative here. Oh shit. Wait, hang on. Oh, there we go. Dude, that's actually kind of perfect, but Felly, what's up? We're making magic here. So is this like for non-anime? Dude, I don't understand anything about this. I guess we can just paste in a template to color in. Actually, is there a better template? Okay, let's there we go. That's good enough, right? And no wait. Actually, let me see here. Yeah, we're enriching your childhood for sure. I mean, for everyone who wished this show never ended, you know, here you go. You got all the tools you need to just make more amazing episodes of the show. All right, let's see. Okay, I guess we go back here and Alright, what's up? Actually, this fits pretty well here. Is this big enough for you or what? Oh, dude, we can zoom in more.
Hey, don't you think that's big enough?
Alright, okay. Why is he... Is this like skin tone? What's going on here? Okay, can we like... Doom. Oh fuck! I can't like recolor him. I mean, I guess I have to like paint. We can do like some sick burn wounds or something. Oh wait, maybe. No, it doesn't make sense. Oh, okay. uh. This lows. Well, we can. Let's see here. I mean, he blew up, right? So he should be. I mean, that's maybe not get too gory. That's why I just wanted to give him like kind of a dead skin tone, but maybe like because I don't really trust my ability to like color this in decently, and I don't think there's an undo button, right? So well, we can do this. There's no like skin tone here either, so I can't like fix anything. I hope this doesn't end up being like animated, because that's not at all what I want, but okay, so he's got his tongue sticking out. Let's like fuck us up with that. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so we got some bubbles here. It looks like something else. I don't know. And then like, yeah, sure, rats. Wait, do we want? Wait, what category am I in here? Stamp or animated? Actually, yeah, they wouldn't be. Stamps are fine. I don't know about his eye, but because I can't click and drag with this thing, so I can't really do half a rat sticking out either. Right, we can do that. I don't think I can do a rat face the other way either, so. Penguin or a rubber ducky or something. Oro doesn't know the lore. But let's, okay, wait, hang on. Okay, so it's like floating off. Ugh. All right. I have no idea what, if anything, of this is going to be animated. Let's
Click
go back.
this new scene button.
Yeah. Okay. So so let's I guess we should like go back to the previous. This is, yeah, the background we have for Batman. And well, I wanted to like pause on this. I don't know how you do that. Maybe add some music here. All right, let's play Bad Boat music. I don't know. And oops. And okay, so he can think. Robin. Uh,
Click this new scene button.
all right, okay. What the hell is this? What face is he making here? I'm just. Alright, he's pissed.
Click here to undo the last thing.
Oh shit, there's kind of an undo. Okay, cool. I'm trying to like just decipher what the hell his facial expressions are. I guess he wouldn't have a smiling Batman. That'd be like closest we get. Oh, we can draw. Okay, this will work. This will work. So go back here, and after being rid of pesky Robin, meme maker 2000. Yeah. It's seems like an app to use for this weird thing. That's yeah. Meme struggler. Yeah, that's closer, I think. And then he's like, "Oh, Rip Robin," but what about that Catwoman though? And then like, okay, that's as good as we're gonna get. Well, actually, maybe does she have like an action? Well, what the hell is this animation? Let's not do that one. Actually, I guess they aren't really animated. They're just poses with sounds, maybe. That sucks. Let's rolled up in a little ball, I guess. Then he's like, let's go on smaller. Okay, yeah, perfect. And like, what's a good thing to add? Ask your parents what Batman game we get this. Well, then you make the most of it, don't you? Actually, if the bomb went off, I guess the mayor or whoever that guy was also died. Oh, this is perfect. This is just perfect. Okay. We're like, should it make bigger or small? Oh yeah. Okay, that's. All All right, there we go. Nailed it.
According to Alfred, Mayor Hill was called to a late-night meeting. He hasn't been seen since. Up in the sky, look! Hill's full of garbage and so little time. Where would we be if no one recycled?
I don't get it.
I do. It means we'd be down in the dumps. If we don't do something fast, Mayor Hill's going out with the trash. No, Robin, don't. Those are tripwires. It's rigged to blow.
All right, nailed it. Yep. I think we can be proud of our achievement, our artistic endeavor. I almost said something about reaching a climax. That would be inappropriate. That's a lot of work. And yeah, this it's pretty limited. But I feel very accomplished having put together this. Oscars went. Yep. I don't know. So I guess it like keeps saving this shit. So wait, what?
Click here to make a new cartoon. Click this new movie button again if you are sure you want to make a new cartoon.
So we can start over. But let's see here. So go back to our library. That's this one, I guess, yeah. So here's an old, last time I tried this, just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. I might have used, I don't think I used the same one, but I used one of those other intros. Yeah. But I don't think I realized that it would add my scenes to this, because there's no like... It's
so everyone in Arkham
far
Asylum got
inferior
together for a riot.
cartoon.
Boy, am I glad Commissioner Gordon called us to put it down. That's weird. Where is everybody?
Robin, look out!
I just love that delayed reaction.
The riot. I should have known. Nothing is ever what it seems when Two-Face is involved.
What's going on with this collar? It's like
Wait,
going all the way
this
over his
Harvey?
back.
He's flipping to settle our fate. Hope it comes up heads.
Yeah. The classic flipping a coin like onto your shoulder. Yep, the trademark move. Okay, so we never watched this one, I guess. Let's see. So we saw Heads You Live and Out with the Trash. Let's just watch Mr. Freeze to you and see what kind of ideas, like what we could create with this starting point. Starting off with quality jams.
That's some popsicle maker. What's happening to Gotham?
Looks like the work of our old friend, Mr. Freeze. Last night he lowered Gotham's temperature 50 degrees. If we don't do something, Gotham will be a polar ice cap. Bat computer tailed Freeze to these sewers. So where is he? So, it's got to be Freeze. Hurry, Robin. This smells like a trap.
Funny. Smells like a sewer to me. I don't get it. I thought we were after Freeze. But the sewer led us to the penguin's cave. What's he got to do with all this?
Love the cold. Freeze.
Alright, okay. That's a great starting point. Well, yeah, the audio is fucking all over the place. And it's, yeah, within the like program itself, the music totally drowns out all the dialogue. It's really difficult to hear it. I'm trying my best to like shuffle the audio levels back and forth so you can actually hear something when I'm talking over it, but also like so it's not super quiet when we want to hear it. I hope I didn't fuck it up too bad. So yeah, okay, Mr. Freeze freezing Gotham. Batman and Robin follow his trail through a sewer pipe into the Penguin's lair, and then they get defeated. Wow, what a premise for an episode, huh? Well, so the other parts that come like pre-assembled. Oh, that fucking jingle, like it's. Ugh. Maybe that should be my like sub alert or follow alert or something. But yeah, there's definitely some quality faces here. I agree. I should definitely look up and see if any of them like make for good. Like they're really clean, so they might actually scale pretty well to like emote size. I'll have to look into that after the stream. You guys are totally right about that. And yeah, like debated Robin would be pretty good. And yeah, the Ivy face also sums things up pretty well. Why did I close this window? Oh. So yeah, we watched all the cliffhangers and tutorials. There's also startup cartoons, which I guess are like a little character profile thing, which they did for like half of the characters. They couldn't be bothered with the rest, I guess. So let's just watch these.
After a young Bruce Wayne saw his parents murdered before his eyes, he vowed to spend his life fighting crime. Although he possesses no superpowers, as Batman he has created an array of almost superhuman talents. Using his incredible deductive powers, high-tech weaponry, and athletic prowess, Batman spends his life ridding Gotham's streets of crime.
I wonder if that effect is just meant to be like it's the Bat computer talking. So they have just a totally normal voice, but they add this shitty filter on top of it. Well, now we know who Batman is. Let's learn about. Let's learn about Robin. What's wrong with his eye?
Dick Grayson was a talented young performer in his family's acrobatic trio until his parents were the victims of a cold-blooded murder. Taken in by Bruce Wayne, who added to his abilities and gave him his nickname, Robin has become an invaluable partner in Batman's war against Gotham's crime and its criminals.
I was almost ready that time. I love this. cacophony.
Rogue mischief maker or demented weirdo? Who can tell? Despite his clownish appearance, the Joker is one of Batman's cruelest enemies. His arsenal includes gas-squirting flowers and electrocuting joy buzzers. Intelligent, theatrical, a showman, he gets a strange kick out of his confrontations with Batman.
Fucking jump scare at the end there. The Joker. All right, pretty good. Yeah, the whole like drawing the thing, and then as soon like the instant they finished, it doesn't like color in or anything. It just disappears. But that could obviously be something with the timing issues. It's not necessarily meant to be that way. But it is weird how some of those things go. Like the line drawing looks like it's happening as it's supposed to, and some things just go way too fast. All right, what you got for us, Riddler?
Even his name, Enigma, is a play on the Greek word for mystery, enigma. Fired from his job designing video games, Eddie Ashton changed his name and created a new identity as the Riddler, a man obsessed with riddles, puzzles, and clues, and getting even at all costs.
That's interesting, actually. I didn't know that in this version that the Riddler was like a game developer or whatever before he became the Riddler. That kind of explains why in some of the other games based on this show that his stages are all like virtual reality kind of things. I mean, it seems if you want to do that kind of thing, the Riddler is the character you would put that on, but I guess there's actually a stronger connection to that idea written into the show. I wasn't aware. So hey, we actually learned something. It's been educational too. Okay, get ready, guys. Yeah, nice. All right, Catwoman. Jet setter and something.
Rich, glamorous, and beautiful, Selena Kyle is the darling of the jet set. She also leads a double life as the mysterious Catwoman, the queen of crime. A formidable opponent and an extraordinary athlete. Her arsenal includes the cat-o'-nine tails she carries with her at all times, and the help of some close and ferocious feline friends.
So he's basically Notch. Okay, that checks out. Makes a successful game, becomes weirdo madman. All right, yeah, yep. Wears a dumb hat. Checks out. All right, okay. What can we learn about Two-Face? Suddenly, like all high resolution. That's a weird drawing. I can't even fucking tell what it is. Okay, I can sort of see it now.
Former District Attorney Harvey Dent's face was horribly disfigured in a tragic accident. Ever since, he has been gripped by uncontrollable bursts of rage and the desire to commit crime. Using a coin that is half scarred, just like his face, Two-Face flips to determine his actions and the fate of his victims.
No, it's just a joke. I mean, no, not just he's a dumbass, and he's like, how can I explain this without getting too in depth? But I don't know. He's not a cool guy. He's like he's not a well, he's I mean, arguably, but he's not a Batman villain. But he's not a cool guy. We can leave it at that. But it was a stupid joke anyway. Not that I'm afraid of offending him, but it wasn't particularly well thought out. All right, get ready for a jingle. I love the zoom effect, by the way. Fucking Two-Face, like, just like stepping towards the camera and then boom, close up. That's pretty effective stuff. Well, I suppose the credit sequence is really all we have left. Although I think we saw that as we started. But let's. Movies directed by Joseph Adler. Dude, he's a movie-making genius. Yeah. Okay.
Click this new movie button.
Yes. Okay, shut up. So I think we're pretty much done here, but why don't we take one more look at some of these faces, just to see. So let's see if we can make them. I mean, I'd probably prefer to scale them manually. Yeah, this just like there's fucking nothing there. Is it scaled up? No, that's like the default. Or is it? Dude, is it?
Hey,
Don't you think it's big enough? I mean, this is a pretty good face. Pretty good face.
Click this array.
Yes. Okay. I mean, this one's pretty good too.
This erase button.
Just undo. Don't have to sit through that. It's okay, but it's probably not like the top. I mean, this one is pretty quality as well. I think, yeah, the Robin faces are like the quality ones. Also, it's weird, like nude suit coloring. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to make something out of this. Okay, it's not from the thumbnail. This kind of looked like the fucking Alex Valle face, but he's not really smiling hard enough. How fucking smarmy is this one though? Skin colored eyes and everything. No, thank you. What else we got? Flummoxed Commissioner Gordon here. It's alright. It's a little generic, but not bad. Yeah, some of these, like this is like totally bland. She looks a bit fucked, but dude, this is pretty good too. Thinking Harley Quinn smug face. Dude, I really like this one actually. Dude, I'm so excited to make emotes after this. But yeah, this one, unimpressed Ivy. Yeah, I think this definitely sums up Batman and Robin cartoon maker for sure. What else we got? Rachel Ghoul. Is this Killer Croc? I'm not even sure. Might be. I don't think the colors are totally accurate, or I'm getting it mixed up with someone totally different. Oh, that's it. Okay, well, Smiley Joker. I mean, that's kind of his, like, generic face. Doesn't really read as much of an emotion. Not like... Let me see this one. This is kind of bland, too. Let's see. Did we get any more faces? We didn't look at Alfred, I guess. Okay, this one is actually kind of better than I expected. Were there any more of these in the stamp section is my question. This literally just colors, okay. Nah, I doubt any of these are going to be very interesting. Is this a, like... What are they called? Brotherhood of Shadow? I don't know. That's for Mortal Kombat, I think. Whatever the hell these guys are called. Racial Ghoul Ninja guys. How's that? Oh. The animated sprites again. Oh, yeah, there were... That's creepy. Okay. We got chewing Batman.
Sorry, but you can't fill now.
Whoops. Wrong button. Okay. Yeah, I don't think these are going to be too exciting. What do you say, guys? I think we've got about the enjoyment we can expect to get out of this fucking thing. I guess we can for posterity. Let's go back one more time. I think a small handful of people have come in the last minute, so let's watch our grand magnum opus out of wait, is this how they made the Mega CD cutscenes? No, they were actually quality, and they were actually animated by TMS, who were like the best. Like a lot of different, or at least a handful of different studios worked on the animation for this show, and TMS was like the best one. Who always put out quality work, and they worked on the Mega CD game. The quality of the animation in that is great. It's just that it just ends in what feels like totally the middle of the episode. There's no resolution. There's no like, hey, we actually saved someone. It's just like, hey, Clayface crashed into the water and somehow got dissolved or exploded or something, and then credits. Even though the game is ostensibly about Batman like rescuing Gordon and Robin, I'm not sure. Anyway, before we wrap up, let's watch our masterpiece one final time.
According to Alfred, Mayor Hill was called to a late-night meeting. He hasn't been seen since. Up in the sky, look! Hill's full of garbage and so little time. Where would we be if no one recycled?
I don't get it.
I do. It means we'd be down in the dumps. If we don't do something fast, Mayor Hill's going out with the trash. No, Robin, don't. Those are tripwires. It's rigged to blow.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The actual conclusion to Adventures of Batman and Robin on the Mega CD. The final 2 minutes that they didn't want you to see. Yeah, we're never, eclipsing that. So,
Click here to leave the Batman and Robin cartoon maker. Click here if you are sure you want to quit the Batman and Robin cartoon maker.
I'm pretty sure. No, wait, what the? You tricked me. There you have it. That's the Batman and Robin cartoon maker. It's something, right? It sure is something. Thank you very much for the GG. Oh shit, let's stop the timer. Well, I guess that calls for an update to our little spreadsheet here. Let's suspend our virtual machine here. Come back to that some other time. Let's get some jams here. Let's go with this one. Yeah, here we go. Well, that was a nice change of pace from the torture I was going through yesterday. Bring this over here. So, actually, I forgot to bold as well. Fine, whatever. The Adventures of Batman and Robin Cartoon Maker. Windows, Knowledge Adventure. Yep, good guys over there. So, let's update here. Well, did we beat the game? Yeah, I didn't fill anything in here because it's like, well, I never played it, I guess. Let's say, okay, I think we the only thing really we could put here is, we made a weird cartoon. Oh, hang on. And it took us all of 1, 26, 16. Dude, this music's so good. Dude, the games yesterday, they kicked my ass. They beat me to hell. But I'm counting this as a victory. We made a weird cartoon. And yeah, we'll put the links to the VOD here later. I didn't really have time to go back and make VODs of yesterday's stream. I'll do that later today, I think. As I go through all of the Cartoon Maker and extracting all potential quality meme faces and emotes and to see what we can do about that. Yeah, these jams are fucking smoking hot. And speaking of smoking hot jams, you guys know what's coming up? Fucking Batman Forever. I've been waiting for this day for a long time. This is a game that I simultaneously hate and love. I have so many fond memories, and it's not a very good game, but I still kind of love it. It's got a weird kind of legacy to it with the Mortal Kombat connection, and it's strange and ambitious and hard as hell, but funny as hell as well. I will be doing the arcade game, but to the best of my knowledge, the arcade game actually came out after the console game. It actually came out in '96, so I'm doing these in more or less chronological order. Yeah, we finally made it to this point. So I will be playing the Super Nintendo version, I guess, because from what I've seen, my understanding is that Probe developed both the Mega Drive and Super Nintendo versions internally. But it seems like the Super Nintendo was like the primary, what's the word? Like the lead platform. But I'm not exactly sure, because I think the Mega Drive version does have advantages over the Super Nintendo version in some ways. It doesn't have the weird load times and stuff like that, but it definitely looks a bit crummier, and it's missing a few effects and stuff. The Mega Drive version is the one I've played the most, so I look forward to playing the Super Nintendo one to see if it feels super weird. Maybe we'll go back and forth between the two versions, kind of like I did for Batman Returns on the Mega Drive/Mega CD, or Game Gear/Master System. As you can see here too, there is a Game Boy and Game Gear version of this, and these are, well, worth a look, hypothetically, but they're not very good. They are ports of the same game though, so that's why I don't consider them like a separate entry. Anywho, Batman Forever is coming up. And yep, hold on for a while. As I go into prep time and set up a few things here. But we're kind of just getting started here. I was really looking forward to doing this stupid cartoon maker. It was fun, and we actually managed to make a weird cartoon, so I'm happy with that. But let's hop over to the setup scene. And let me update this with the up-to-date information and cover arts. Oh yeah. Ooh, I've got like 50 billion cover arts for this because of all the different versions. Let's add all of them. They all use like the same artwork anyway. Ooh, there we go. And yeah, I'll be taking a bit of a break as I'm setting up, so I'll be back in a little bit. Maybe 10 or 15 minutes or something like that. And let's enjoy some Batman Forever. See you guys in a bit.